Hi, my Scorpios. This is Magical Essences for you, doing your reading for September 2020. I hope my Scorpios are doing very well. And let's see what the spirits have to say to you for the month of September. Okay, let's get into it and see what we're gonna get. For my Scorpio, September 2020. So Scorpio, what are you thinking that it has you a little melancholic? The High Priestess. All right. Crying over spilled milk, I see. Okay, so you're tired, you're resting, but you're looking for a happy home. All right, so the High Priestess, it's telling us that it could mean mysteries or secrets being revealed. It usually shows up right before an epiphany or an initiatory experience. There could be some secrets. Your intuition or your subconscious may be trying to get trying to get your attention. So be mindful of that. Pay attention to your dreams. It could also mean wisdom. It is for the goddess of Sophia. So, if you work with different deities, you might want to reach out to her, pray to her, and or ask her for guidance. Sophia is usually it's the goddess of wisdom. So you can either be looking within your subconscious, you might be doing some shadow work, but you can always ask her, to give you some guidance into what it is, that you're feeling or that you're doing. I see here that with the Five of Cups, and there's a reason why I do it cross like the X first, is because I'm able to see, the different directions that the different options that your life or the energy for the month of September can go. So it looks like to me that you're feeling melancholic, or you're looking at the past to see, what it was, or how it all started. But your subconscious is sort of like creeping up, you know. You might be having very vivid dreams this month of September. Let's see here with the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is it's a creative individual. Or you see beauty in things that sometimes, other people don't see beauty. You could be impulsive but friendly. You could be helpful, or you could be helping somebody with their business. You all can also be very communicative. You like to talk to all kinds of different people. And in doing so, you sort of like create your own passion for a specific thing. So with those three cards right there, and the fact that he's sort of looking at her, it may have been that you rushed into something without knowing the full story, and you invested a little bit too much, either of your time or your money. And with the Five of Cups there, it's telling me, that you have been hurt emotionally. You could have had a clash with somebody, um, there was a change that brought you loss. You lost something, or you're regretting something. Um, but the positive thing about this card is that even though you may have lost a big part of you, there's still two cups right behind you. So you may have to rebuild again, but you do have the strength to rebuild yourself or rebuild a business if you lost a business. um, it's just a matter of time, before you sort of understand what it is that you need to do. It does create that feeling of longing for the past, longing for what it was. um, and that's getting you tired. You're resting. So it looks to me like, even though you are looking back at a situation, at an event, you are still, you're sort of taking a time out. You're taking I'm sorry, you're taking a time out, and you are resting, sort of like building up your energies back up for this month of September, which is good. When you suffer a loss, whether it's a loss, of somebody, you have to go through the process of grievance. You have to make sure that you feel those emotions, and that when you're feeling like you can overcome those, that you release it. And in order for to do that, you have to take a time out. You have to sort of like just pause of what you're doing and think of, how to start all over again. See, 10 of Swords. So whatever this was, Scorpio, it really messed you up. It could have messed you up, in your thoughts, how you think, how you are thinking, how things should have been, or how you wish things would have gone. But I do see the world here, and the world, it's the conclusion of a cycle. So it doesn't matter how much it hurts. It seems to me like you want this to be over, like you've had enough. Um, it could be completing something. It sort of tells me, that whatever you went through, it really hurt you. It really brought you down to your knees. You sort of hit rock bottom, and you are currently thinking about, like how things were. Obviously, you're getting all of those emotions are coming back up to the point, where you are reminiscing into what it was. Um, and with the world, it looks to me like it's done. You are facing the consequences of whatever it happened, whether that was something that you did. And I said that you did, maybe it may be somebody else, but you are able to find whether if you're able to find the fault, and you're able to see the lesson that this situation was meant to teach you. The fact that the world is sort of looking back into the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords, it gives me the feeling of you welcoming that ending. So endings are painful regardless of whether you wanted it to end or whether somebody else ended it for you. You get me? So for that, I would suggest, to just take it slow, take your time, sort of rebuild yourself, think of what it is that you want out of life, and then focus on that and work towards that. Because I do see here that what you really want, and it could be from a subconscious level as well, You just want to be happy. You want to have a family, a life, and most of us, that's what we all want. We want to be happy. We want to have, something that we call our own. Now let me take a look here at this Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands, it's traveling, but it's traveling in a way that you are either moving out of troubled waters, or you are moving from a place of what you thought you wanted, to a place of what is innately within you. um, See, it's sort of telling me, or what I'm getting, it's it seems to me that you may have promised something. Excuse me, let me take a drink of water. You may have promised something, but for whatever reason, you're not able to keep up that promise. Why why can the Knight of Wands, why is the Knight of Wands here? Let me see here. Why is the Wand of Wands here? The King of Swords. So the King of Swords is an authority figure, loyal, intelligent. It could be somebody that's involved with the law, courts, the military. It seems to me that something may have changed your mind. And it's because of the King of Swords. Maybe this person had something to do with you not able to keep up that promise. Maybe you thought that that person was different, but as time progressed, you figured that it's not what you wanted. It's not what you wanted. It's not how you thought things would work out. But I do see, I mean, there's obviously an end. And that end, to the Four of Wands, it tells me that eventually, you're going to get what you want. It's the settling down, the setting down creative roots. Attending or participating in a marriage. You could get married. It could be that. But I definitely see an ending here. And the underlying energies is you waiting it out. I heard waiting it out. You're waiting it out. And even though you made a promise, you may have done everything that you needed to do, but somebody wanted more. And I feel like that's what this is. Because the Knight of Wands, is somebody who is young, and the King is somebody who's more mature. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who's older than you, who is asking you for more than what you can give at the moment. And that person just decided, you know what, like you are just not providing with what I want. Because this king and this, see, this knight of wands turns into this king of wands. But the way that this is going, it's going down. So you are the king of wands, but this person sees you as less than them. And I feel like that's the reason why you just decided no. Because they're not valuing your worth. They're not giving you the respect, or they're it could be maybe like a title, um because I mean these two, I mean they hold the same title. They're both kings. They're both kings. But the underlying issue, which is this right here, it's sort of telling me that you were either resting or you weren't ready to fully become who you are meant to be or who you wish to be. And in you doing that, the King of Swords just decided, I'm done. I'm done. And if that's the case, then I think that it's better for the cycle to end, simply because this one is always going to be looking down. And that could create a marriage that is not good for you, Scorpio. In a marriage, it's supposed to be, respect. And talking down on somebody, that's never a good thing. That just creates more and more conflict. So, even though it might hurt, I still think that it's a good thing. I mean, that doesn't take away, that it hurts. That doesn't take away, all of your emotions and you thinking that you hit rock bottom. But, with the world here in your future, there's going to be a change. There's going to be a change, and you will get, your Four of Wands, your family, a stable foundation for you and for your kids, for your family. The overall is the King of Cups. And I feel like even though this person might not take you, might not give you the full title that you deserve, deep within yourself, that, your emotions are real. Your emotions, what you offered this person, it was something good. You may have, I feel like these two mean that you lagged it. And I don't know if you guys know, but lagged is kind of like a slang for, procrastinating. So it seems to me like you procrastinating on something, on a decision that could have gotten you, your forever, your happily ever after. I get a feeling like this person was just not willing to wait for that. So the King of Cups is a self-possessed individual, creative, emotional, not particularly stable, ill-tempered, wears many faces but owns none, a possible cheater or a trickster. Scorpio, did you cheat on this person? Is that the reason why this person just decided to call it quits and is seeing you in a lesser light? Let me see here. Because for the cups, it's usually, somebody who I like to think that somebody who wears their emotions out. But, that could go both ways. Because somebody who's very emotional, they tend to have highs and lows. One day everything could be going great, and then the other day, you're super freaking mad. Nobody can fucking help you with your emotions because you are just all over the place. You can snap at somebody, you can bite somebody's head off. You are a Scorpio. You strike first and then think about, what you said, what you did. So let me see, why is the King of Cups here? The cards don't want to show me much. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? Can you please explain the King of Cups? A lot of them came out, but the first one that I saw was Justice. Why did the Justice come out? Being fair, court cases, legal procedures, finding reasonable solutions to difficulties, impartial judgment, equality. Equality. So it could have been that you either cheated on somebody and this person just said no, like, I'm not gonna take that, therefore making them see you in a lower light than what you are. Because technically you have two King of Cups, or yeah, King of Cups for yourself, King of Wands, and then this is, the clarifier for the Knight of Wands. So this person, instead of seeing you in this light as a king, as their equal, they're seeing you as unreliable, as unstable, something that the King of Cups is, just because of how their emotions fluctuate. And Scorpio is also ruled by it's a fixated water. So, their emotions go up and down with the freaking moon cycles. And the fact that Justice is here, it's painting a very clear picture to me as your emotions having a lot to do with this person. Your emotions and your actions having to do with the reason as to why this person is seeing you in a lesser light and not its equal with its equal title. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I got for you for the month of September, Scorpio. Let me get a oracle card to see how you can possibly use the energies that are surrounding you to benefit you in a way that can maybe help you heal, because you definitely need some healing. I feel like any ending, you should definitely take a time out, figure yourself out, let go of all of those emotions, in a healthy way. Try not to overdrink, because especially don't drink and drive. Do not drink and drive. So let's see. Oracle cards, give me some guidance for my Scorpio for the month of September. Come on, give me some guidance for my Scorpios. The Two of Pentacles. Look how pretty it is. I love these. They're so cute. Okay, so this one came out upside down. And upside down, it means take this as a no to your question. If you have doubts or reservations about something, this reverse pentacle confirms your feelings. It is wise to wait. See, it is wise to wait. Going up, I feel like I have to say the right side and the reverse, which I already said. In the right position, you have the opportunity now to manifest something you desire, bring it forth into reality, empower your intentions with work on the physical plane to create genuine magic in your life. So there you go. Take your time, think things through, and then once you are done grieving for whatever ending it is that you that has come to your life, go ahead and focus on what you want, both in your mind, in your physical reality, as well as in your subconscious. You have to do some inner work at Scorpio. Like, I'm sorry, but you have to look into why this is happening. You have to have faith that the reason that this happened is because it was, I don't want to say it was meant to be this way, but you were meant to learn something. You were meant to learn something, and in order for us as humans to learn something in this lifetime, we have to go through some hardships. I mean, trust me, hardships are never good. Endings are never fun. But sometimes they are vital. They are vital for our growth. They are vital for us to learn the lesson that maybe we didn't learn in past lives. So yeah, take care of yourself. Fix yourself first, and then carry on. All right, Scorpio. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.